Hey guys, it's your girl Lakia Maria and welcome to another video here on the channel. Whether you're new to the channel or an OG, I primarily share planning and organizational videos, and today I'm continuing on in the Dollar Tree affordable planning series, and I'm going to be sharing how you can turn a wall calendar into your planner. So I went to Dollar Tree, I spent $25 on planner supplies, and I am creating systems and sharing them with you all. I'll have more information on previous videos in the description box for your convenience, but today of course you're gonna need a wall calendar. This is all my Dollar Tree had, so let's just rock out with Sesame Street and some highlighters, sticky notes. I also have some index cards, a mailing envelope, and book rings. Also some tape will be needed, and I'm actually going to be using the double stick tape from the Crafter Square section instead of the Scotch one that I was using in the previous DIYs, because I do need something a little bit longer. So with these calendars, they usually come with some type of cardboard inside of them, so don't throw this away. Be sure to save this because we're going to be using it. And also another note with calendars like these, once you're done with your calendars, there's always a way for you to repurpose the artwork that is inside. This is a kid calendar, but if you were doing a Sesame Street themed room, or if you are decorating a playroom or even a classroom, this kind of artwork is free. You get 12 prints inside of it, so this kind of artwork is great to repurpose. So if you are creating another planner, or if you're turning a notebook into a planner, you can take this, put it on the cover. There's ways to repurpose once the year is done. So I'm excited to get into this one. Don't be afraid to, of course, modify this and make it your own. Experiment, do whatever works for you. Like what you do in January, you may not do in February, but I hope that you find this DIY helpful. I have not turned a wall calendar into a planner before, so let's see how this goes. So starting off, I'm going to take the cardboard that came with this calendar and I am going to adhere it to the back. And before I do that, I am punching a hole so that I can add on the envelopes that I created in the other DIY. I'm going to add these to the bottom. This way, if you are choosing to use it as a budget type of system, you have that envelope already attached to it. So you can use these for not only your cash envelopes, but your sinking funds, as well as any receipts, and you can label them however you wish. If you want to put one or more, it all depends on you. This tape is from Dollar Tree that I am using. It's from the Crafter Square section. In the Dollar Tree haul, I shared the Scotch brand double stick tape. This one I just decided to go with. It's longer, and I was running out of the Scotch tape anyway, so this worked out great. But yes, you can find double stick tape in the Crafter Square section, as well as the mounting, like the 3D tape. You can find that in the Crafter Square section as well. So now that I have that adhered on, I am going in and cutting a little slit on the bottom just so that I can adhere the December portion to the cardboard itself and not have it flapping. So that is all that I am doing there, just trying to make it as secure as possible. And the bottom portion of the calendar, even if you are going to hang this in like a command center, you're not using it anyway, so you don't have to flip it up and use that bottom hole. So taping the cardboard onto the back, totally fine. Now I am going to take some index cards. This was a 16-month planner, so it had September of 2021 to December of 2021 included. These two pages you could of course tape together. I'm taking the index cards, and you can also put sticky notes here. You can layer the sticky notes on top of the index cards. It all depends on what you want to do with it. There's a lot of flexibility here, but I didn't want the pages to go to waste. So I am using these index cards to fill up this space. Of course, you can just take regular paper as well. It's totally up to you. Another option, if you want to use both sides of the index card, is to just use tape instead of the double stick tape. Put the tape at the top, and then you can write on the front and then flip it up and write on the back. As for how to use these index cards, you can use them to keep track of annual bills, your morning and evening routines, even a wish list. And since I'm all for planning with intention, you can also use the top portion to plan out your long-term and short-term goals. Moving on to the first monthly spread, I'm going to go ahead and create a key. I'm going to adhere this key onto the cardboard that I put on the back, since this would be able to work from month to month, and I'm using the blank side of the index card. You can choose whatever key works best for you and what makes the most sense. I am using these Dollar Tree highlighters. You can include payday, bills, holidays, birthdays, events, appointments. If you are a content creator, you can put in your schedule, any days off that you have with your work schedule. The possibilities are endless, and it all needs to make sense for you. So now that I have all of that mapped out, I am now going in and just writing everything out. Everything that I wrote in the key, I am going and correlating that on the specific days within the monthly view. So if you are someone that just needs the monthly view, you don't care too much about a to-do list, or you keep your to-do list on your phone and you just need to have a snapshot of everything, this type of planner system would work better for you, because it's all about just that snapshot view. It doesn't need to get any deeper than that, because you may have another system in place, or again, you may like to just keep up with your to-dos digitally or just write them on scrap paper, whatever makes the most sense for you. And while I love highlighters, you can also just use a pen to the paper to mark off chunks of time where needed. So another thing you can do is add monthly goals or to-do lists to this layout, and I would either place double stick tape on the side of that month so that the next month you can add it as well to the side. Another option is, of course, putting a sticky note. This way, if you have goals that you want to continue throughout the year and you didn't just get done in 1 month, you can just move them accordingly. If you guys are looking for other ideas on how to use the monthly layout, here are some that you may find helpful. So for one, you can use the calendar to just write down affirmations, write a different affirmation on each day of that month. And of course, you can find these affirmations on Google, even social media. Another option is turning this into a Bible study plan. There's so many free resources online. You just be writing in the scripture that you'd be reading on each day. Another one is a monthly meal plan. Monthly meal planning helps you to save money. And with this, you can also include a grocery list and a current inventory so that you are planning and creating your meals around what you already have. Another option is a workout schedule. This could be the workouts that you want to do each day. Again, similar to how there is a Bible study plan that you can find online and fill it in, you can do the same thing with this one. There's so many resources. Again, another one is a savings challenge. And with this savings challenge, there's so many of them out there, but you can choose the amount that works best for you. So if you're just looking to save $5 every day, $10 every day, or if you're just putting aside a random amount every day, you can keep track of it in the monthly view. Another option is your daily expense. So similar to the savings challenge, this one is just how much you're spending each day, and then you add it all up. And if you're a content creator like myself, you can keep track of your content, whether it's video, social media posts on TikTok, Instagram. You can add sticky notes to the side, move them around from month to month as you are working through these ideas. And then lastly, you can add in, as I said in the beginning, with affirmations, you can also add in your daily wins, your daily gratitude, or something that made you smile that day. This is another way that you can practice mindfulness and have a calendar solely dedicated to that. Okay, you guys, so here is the finished planner. I also included some ideas if you want to just use this and hang it up, the different ways that you can put it into your command center. So overall, we have the long and short-term goals. This is also one of those pages you can tape together. Then each month you can, I would not, be real with y'all, I would not recommend the Dollar Tree highlighters because they bleed a lot. Also, using a gel pen on this type of paper, as you can see, there's some smudging and bleeding there. These work fine on regular paper, but on this calendar, not so much. If you also wanted to add sticky notes or the index cards up here, that's also another option. I did add the cash envelopes that I shared in the budget portion of this DIY series. I did use a binder ring and put that on to the bottom of the planner. And of course, you can just use this now to keep up with all of your financial stuff and turn this into a financial calendar that you can see on your wall at all times. Leave this on your desk. So there's a lot of versatility when it comes to this type of calendar system turned planner, because we like to switch it up over here. So that is it for this video. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Are you using a more structured planner? Are you creating one of your own? Do you have both a planner and wall calendar still in your home? I personally just go with my day-to-day weekly planner, and this is how I access the monthly. I don't even use the monthly on my phone. I know my grandmother still uses a wall calendar, but I personally don't. So I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Be sure to check out all the links in the description box, which will include related videos and so much more. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And for all of you that are, I thank you. I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.